Hello, it's Leanne from Realty Group in New Tazewell, Tennessee. And I wanted to talk with you a little bit today about why retirees are drawn to Tennessee. And maybe a better title would be, what are the pros and cons of retiring to Tennessee? I myself am kind of in a uniquely qualified position. If you've read much of my background or seen my videos before, I recently came to Tennessee and retired from corporate America. My husband retired from commercial construction, and we retired and specifically came to small town Tennessee. We really researched the area that we moved to. We knew that we wanted Tennessee, and we knew that we wanted small town, and we were just kind of drawn to the Appalachian Mountains, which the region that we're in, Cumberland Gap, Tazewell, New Tazewell area, just breathtaking scenery, but tax climate. So I guess with that, I'll just dive right in. The pros of retiring to Tennessee. I got into real estate because I knew that it would be so easy for me to talk with people about moving here, retiring here, why they should consider it, because we made the decision to do so recently. The tax climate in Tennessee was probably the number one reason that we immediately chose Tennessee. I'm from the Atlanta, Georgia area originally, so I knew that I wanted to be close enough to get home to family, children, grandchildren, that type of thing. And no state income tax in Tennessee was a huge draw. It's a very favorable climate for people that are retired because we, of course, are living on fixed incomes for the most part. And it's just a huge draw and very important to a lot of retirees to be in a favorable tax climate. Can't get much more favorable than no state income tax. So that's my number one draw. Number two would be cost of living. You may have heard that sales tax in Tennessee can be high, and it can be, but it's so greatly offset by the income tax situation and the cost of living. Cost of living here is far below national averages. The smaller town that you get into in Tennessee, cost of living is even lower. Where we are, it's a very large percentage lower than typical, even in Tennessee, much less across the U.S. So, favorable tax climate, cost of living. I guess the last one that I have would be kind of tied into two, and that's outdoor recreation opportunities in the weather. We have 4 distinct seasons here, which make it wonderful. We don't have extreme winters. We do get cold weather, we do get snow, but it's nothing compared to those that are north of us. Right now, it's considered dog days of summer here. It's August, and we are not supposed to get out of the 70s today, and it gets into the upper 60s, lower 70s at night, and my dog is having a fit trying to get up here with me. I think there have only been 2 times so far this summer that it has gotten out of the 80s into the 90s. And that's ideal for me. So it's not terribly hot in the summer. It's not terribly cold in the summer. Beautiful spring and summer with lots of foliage, lots of outdoor parks, lots of, we have Cumberland Gap National Park just north of us by about 12 minutes. The scenery is breathtaking. We have Norris Lake, so there are tons of boating and recreational opportunities with that. And that, folks, are my top reasons as to why we chose Tennessee, and maybe it might be good for you as well. And if you think it might be, I'm a real estate agent with Realty Group, and I'd love to talk with you a little bit more about the possibility of whether it's right for you as well. And I'd love to hear from you.